want to start off by saying all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to Hope Elect, preaching the word and truth is sincerity. We got GMS Arizona, Chicago, Virginia, and LA. This is coast to coast.
Yeah.
You know, this is beautiful, man. Because I was telling the brother in the car today, man, this was normal for our camp. So this is a mean time, man, and the Lord is bringing brothers together, just prophecies popping off. And that's the main thing that you got to be focused on in these times, man. Right? Go ahead and get that.
This is Revelation 19 and 11. It says, and I saw, forgive me, verse 10. It says, and I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren, that have the testimony of Yahushua. Worship God. For the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy.
You see, the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. That's the main thing that you got to get into in these times, right? That's what's going to get us to the point to where we know what's going on. It says there's one in Corinthians. It basically says prophesying is unto those that believe. Oh, here it is. I got it. This is 1 Corinthians 14:22. Wherefore tongues are for signs unto them that believe. So like it says, wherefore are tongues for a sign, not to them that believe, but to them that believe not. You see, the outward miracles that people have to see, those are for the people whose faith aren't just based on just hearing the word. Now it says, but prophesying serveth not for them that believe not, but for them which believe. So that's what your mind should be toward. Bring forth the words for those that believe. We don't have to do all these other things that these other camps do, right? You gotta have your whack 100 Passovers. We don't need that shit, right? All we need is the word, because we're here for the believers, for the ones that are gonna worship the Most High in the spirit and the truth. Can you grab that? Worship the Lord in spirit and truth, because that's what we're here for, man. This is not anything outside of keeping it simple. The Lord talked about the simplicity which isn't of Yahushua. Right? You got it?
Yeah.
It's in John, John 4:24. Go ahead.
This is John 4, verse 24. It says, the Most High is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth.
You see, those that worship him got to worship him in spirit and truth. What is the spirit? John 6:63. It says the words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are truth. Right? That is the spirit, the word of the Heavenly Father. So you got to believe in those things. Right? And what we got, the spirit of Yahushua, spirit of prophecy. So that's what we're going into, man. That's what your mind should be stayed on, because every time you wake up, more prophecies coming out. Something else is coming out that's furthering the mark of the beast, the upcoming civil unrest, right? All these immigrants coming in, that's prophecy. The scriptures tell you what, that the Lord will fill this place with men as with caterpillars. Right? And what are caterpillars known for? Devouring everything around them. So what are the immigrants doing? They're basically devouring all the resources for the average everyday person. This is the time, man. Y'all got something?
Yeah, I got word prophecy in the etymology. It says speak by a divine inspiration. It says foretell the future. You know, so that's ultimately what we're doing when we're bringing out these scriptures, but we're letting you know what's to come.
Yeah.
You know, of the evil days. And then I also had 2nd Esdras 9, and I had 2nd Timothy 2. I had that on deck.
Go ahead.
Okay, this is 2nd Esdras chapter 9, verse 1, and it reads, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. You know, and you brought out that revelation going into prophecy. That's how we measure time, by prophecy.
Yeah.
Prophecy is that measuring stick for us to know the times that we in, what's to come, and how to prepare ourselves for these last days.
Let me get this real quick for you. This is 2nd Esdras 9 and 1. It says, and he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time where the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Go ahead, bro.
That's the spirit. Yeah, I just read that.
Oh, you read it too?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's what I was
okay.
reading. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I was
yeah,
reading.
that's the
Okay,
spirit,
well,
man.
yeah,
So nice.
But Salaki, this is First Timothy chapter 4 and verse 13. It says, "Till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine." It says, "Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, with the laying of the hands of the presbytery." It says, "Meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all." And it also says, "Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine, continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee."
Yeah.
You know, so going into us, teaching and doing the things that we're commanded to do within this truth, not only to build up ourselves, but the brothers that are around us.
That's right.
Because we're going to need each other in that day.
That's right. That's right. That's
Got it.
This is Isaiah 34 and 16. Real quick, seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these least shall fail. None shall want her mate. For my lips, for my mouth it had commanded, and his spirit it had gathered them.
Go ahead, bro.
So hey, going into prophecy, man, you might as well, if it's been said, you might as well count it as done, man.
Yeah.
Because the Heavenly Father is not a man that he should lie.
That's right.
He's mapped out the entire course of human history right here within this book, man.
Yep.
And he's opened our eyes so we can see it.
This is Second Peter 1:19. It says, going off what you said, "We have a more sure word of prophecy, whereunto you do well if you take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place, until the day dawn and the day star rise in your heart." Meaning what? This is a for sure thing. It's sure as shit. Right? Anything that's written in these scriptures, man, you can be for sure that it's going to happen.
Yep.
Right? The Lord said what? When he could swear by no greater, he swore by his own self, man. That's in, I think it might be in Peter's or Romans. Hebrews, okay. The water.
Spirit is over there.
Yeah, the Lord said he can't lie. So anything he speak, is gonna come to pass. That's what give, that's the spirit of Yahweh. That's how we know we in the right spirit.
Yeah.
Because we go out there and we foretell things before they come to pass, man.
Go ahead and get that.
Hebrews 6 and 15, it says, "And so after he had patiently endured, he obtained the promise. For men truly swear by the greater of and an oath of confirmation is to them the end of all strife."
You see? Man barely swear by the greater. Right? Nigga say on me, my nigga. And then when you say on my mom, when you hear a nigga say on my mama, you know it's okay, maybe he's being serious.
Nigga serious.
Maybe he's serious, You got it.
Kind of, just to back up what you brothers going into, this is Isaiah 55 and 11.
Oh, you got it.
yeah.
I just got it.
Oh.
No, you got it.
No, you got it.
Hey, no,
Read together. Yeah, go ahead, you got it.
It say, "So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and that shall prosper in the things whereto I sent it." All right, hey, so whatever the things that the Lord got written out, all right, in these scriptures are coming to pass, man. All right, and it's going to come to pass if they haven't came to pass, man.
And I like how we say that I have spoken by the words of my mouth. We know who the mouth of Yahweh Shah represent, or what the mouth represent. It represents his men.
Yeah.
The Lord ain't gonna talk to you directly. You don't even want him to. Because the Lord is terrible, man. Israel asked for that before, and when the mountain starts shaking, the thundering, the lightning, wind blowing, Jake ain't want no more smoke. Jake is like, "Hey, you got it, Moses." But our people, they see us, and just because we like them, you'll think that that'll be the reason that they want to hearken. But no, that's the reason why they hate us. That's the reason why they like, "Fuck y'all niggas, man. Y'all don't know shit. Look at you, nigga. You broke. You wearing a dress." Not understanding that Yahweh Shah is literally possessing us to go out there and do what we do, man.
What Yahweh Shai said, he said something along the lines of a prophet is not honored in his own home, man.
Yep.
suffers without honor except in his own country.
Yeah.
Con.
I got a piece of
So,
this Habakkuk
so
too.
yeah, let him finish this, 'cause he was trying to finish it.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
Going on verse 16, or verse 17, it says, wherefore, or wherein, God willing more abundantly to show unto the heirs of promise the immutability of his counsel, confirmed by an oath. That, so if you're going to end a strife over somebody swearing on their mama, like the brother was saying, right? How much more an oath of the creator of all energy, man? Verse 18, it says, that by two immutable things in which it was impossible for God to lie, you see,
Yep.
we might have a strong consolation, who have fled for refuge to lay hold upon the hope set before us. So showing you, right, we have a strong consolation to flee for refuge and hold to that hope that's set before us, man. It's like you could damn near see it, right?
Yep, so there's nothing you can do to actually hold on to the things of this world. This place is destined to be destroyed. Right? You got Jake that want to say, like, what did that dude Jeff to say? Of the one body. He sat there and said, we try to get into entrepreneur. God's moving us into entrepreneurship. Well, you holding on to this world.
Yep.
That's all it is. And the Lord said, what? This world hates it fast to pass away.
Yep.
We have a confidence in the faith that the Lord said that and he's going to do it. That has to be your mindset at the end, man. That, hey, the Lord said it, it's going to happen. That's all it took. That's all it took for the disciples to believe. They heard the Lord say it, they knew it was going to happen. And the Lord was crucified, they said. What did Peter say? He said, hey, it's written that he would raise on the third day. That's in the scriptures. Everybody else is like, he gone. Peter said, no, he told us he's going to rise the third day. That's what your mindset's got to be in this time.
And how do you hear what the Lord said today, man? By the mouthpiece, like the brothers were saying, right? Going into, what is that, 1 Corinthians 1 and 21, foolishness,
of preaching.
the foolishness of preaching is how we must be saved, man. So that's it right there. That's all that got to be done.
Hey, God, all right, if I can back up what you're saying, all right, because it says in Proverbs 1, you start at 20. All right, wisdom crieth in the streets. All right, she crieth in the chief place of concourse. All right, you read a couple of verses down. The Lord said, I stretched out my hand to you, man.
Yep.
All right, and those same men, he stretched out his hand through you. All right, was through his man.
Yep. That's it.
Beautiful. Last verse, it says, verse 19, which hope we have as an anchor. See that, man? An anchor. The anchor holds a whole vessel in place, man. Damn. You see, it says, of the soul, both sure and steadfast, and which entereth into that within the veil. So hey, man, we have that anchor, right? That which is ultimately that belief that's there because we've been given these promises by not any man, but by the creator of all energy himself, man. You see, we got to keep that in mind. These are his words. These are his promises, man. Even when you praying, right? You said this. It ain't nobody else said but you. You see, and that gives that it's like boost your faith, man.
That's right.
Yeah, because the Lord can't lie. So if he said it, it must be.
Yep.
And if he promised us certain things, if we go out and do what we supposed to do, then hey, we can throw that back at the Lord. Like, hey, Lord, well, hey, I'm doing everything that you called me to do. You got something?
Yeah, a quick one if y'all brother have.
Go ahead, bro. No, I
Hey,
can't wait.
God, because in our prayers, we actually gotta remind the Most High of His promises. All right, because we read the scriptures of our ancient forefathers praying. They say, Lord, remember the mercy that you said you was gonna show to Israel.
That's right.
Remember you said he was gonna come. You gotta actually talk to the Lord and remind him, man.
Yep.
All right, this Hebrews 6 and 10. For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed towards His name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. All right, and the reason why I bring that out, because the Lord said there's a reward for this, man. All right, we will be crowned and be joint heirs of with Yahushua. All right, and that's a promise. All right, and that's why we fully believe and we're confident, man. We're giving up this world. All right, if you continue to read, it says Moses. All right, he forsook Egypt, man.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, and that's a heavy story, man.
The victory.
That's a heavy story with Moses. I was watching that movie Prince of Egypt, and bro, that's a great depiction of what happened because Moses had a high seat in Egypt, man. He had everything that, you know, in this time if you was to compare it, any nigga would want. You know, in that time, he had it, man. He was sitting right up under Pharaoh himself. Pharaoh looked at him as a son, man. But yet Moses chose Yahweh Shai to over all the riches in which he made the ultimate sacrifice before any of us had to. You know what I'm saying? As an example of how to be, man. You know?
And since you said that, this is Hebrews 11:24. By faith Moses, really you can start at 1, but it says by faith Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter.
Damn.
Choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of the Most High than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season.
And if I can say, because when you look at brothers, bro, brothers had, pretty much most brothers, bro, if the Lord would have let you go in the world, brothers would have been successful.
Oh yeah,
I mean, the
exactly.
spirits that the Lord has on brothers, that's not a spirit that was just put on when you came into the knowledge, man. That was a spirit that was in you that the world would have used. Just like Moses, he had a spirit that the Lord could use, but the world was using. Right? So if we would have stayed in the world, we would have been in those high positions, but the Lord pulled us out from that to be able to do what he said. And suffer with our brothers, man. So we're coming in that same, we're the priest of the nation, just like Moses was, man.
Yep.
The lawgiver, just like Moses was.
Yep.
Right? You gotta go.
It says, verse 26, esteeming the reproach of Mashiach greater riches than the treasures of Egypt, for he had respect unto the recompense of the reward. By faith he forsook Egypt, not fearing the wrath of the king, for he endured as seeing him who was invincible.
Yeah.
Through faith he kept the Passover and the sprinkling of blood, as he at that destroyed the firstborn should touch them. By faith they passed through the Red Sea as by dry land, which the Egyptians ran to do were drowned.
And this is exactly what we're doing now. Every brother when you come in this thing, this is all done by faith. You're coming out of a world where you just see Jake, the other niggas, and you know damn well you're lumped in that same lot.
Yep.
But by faith, when you kept the Passover, by faith, you understand that the Lord's true name is Yahweh Shai. We don't have the physical documents there outside of the scriptures and the spirit that the Lord subs to us.
Yep.
That's the main thing, man. And that faith is kicked on and ignited by what the scriptures, it says they come from the east and west, drawn by the word of the Lord.
Yep.
That's the main thing, man. The prophecies got us in this, but we heard that, Deuteronomy 28, you started getting that breakdown, you're like, man, we are those people. Drawn by the word of the Lord. Go ahead.
Now this is 041. I'm gonna start at I'll go to 9. It says, thou whom I have taken from the ends of the earth and called thee from the chief men thereof, and said unto thee, thou art my servant, I have chosen thee, and not cast thee away. And same thing in this time with the prophets. Right? We've been called from the chief, like going back to what the brother was talking about, we've been called from the chiefest among the men, man, that you guys hold with high esteem in this world, man. Right? The scriptures say that, like, the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. And folly is second grade dignity. There's nothing folly about the scriptures, man. But there's everything folly about this world. And in the world to come, this is going to be pinnacle. This is going to be paramount, man. When you go to Isaiah the 2nd chapter, it tells you that all nations shall flow up to that new government, man. Which that new government is going to be ran by the elect in Yahweh Shai. You know? Yeah. And really, it's starting right now. You got men across the four corners of the earth, men teaching and preaching His word. The sifting, when you go to the book of Baruch, the 4th chapter, the last verse, it tells you the sifting of the word, man. This word is going out and it's landing on the ears of the men that need to hear it, man. So we're being called, man. Lord willing, we're chosen.
And it's endless examples of men going out and doing that, man. And Moses being the highlight of this one, because he started off the same way. He wasn't born knowing, or he didn't come up knowing that he was an Israelite.
And you know what proves that, bro? When Moses went to Arabia, when he went to go get his wife, his sons wasn't circumcised, man. You know, and he got in trouble for that, man. You know what I mean? But it goes to show you that he was raised
an Egyptian,
as an Egyptian, man. But when he killed the Egyptian, right? He told the Jake, because Jake got that attitude. He was like, look, Just because you took the Egyptians, I mean,
You gonna kill us too?
Yeah.
You know, I did it
Who
for
made you the
you.
ruler over
Yeah,
us?
who made you the ruler over us, man?
Niggas,
You know, yeah,
just like they do when brothers go out there highways, byways. What makes you people? You can't judge me.
Yeah.
Well, the Lord gave brothers that spirit to be able to judge. Since when you judge righteous judgment. We're not coming out of our own hearts. We come out of the word of the Lord, and that's what people have a problem with.
Hey, niggas got mad at Moses for what he did,
Man,
man.
Exodus, bro.
Yeah.
They were humble. It was humble with Pharaoh.
Yep, they was happy with it.
Yeah, and then they went to Moses, like, because Moses was like, you know, let my people go so we can worship my Lord in the wilderness.
Yep.
Or have a feast.
Yep.
And Pharaoh had made it harder for us. We had to get our own, we had to reach our quota, but get our own bricks and all that.
Yep.
And they went to Moses talking shit, basically. Like,
Yeah,
man.
why you do that, man? Man, Pharaoh need that bad, man.
Yeah.
We have the garlic and the meats.
Yeah, man, niggas.
The
they
Lord
don't
was in
change.
heaven. Fucking niggas. I'm gonna start with you, Moses. Oh, Lord, he's like, no,
And he's trying to start over with you.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, Lord,
that's how cold our power is, man.
I had a
That
cold-
shit.
I got the mountain, I swear. This is Jeremiah 5:5. It says, I will give thee unto the great men, and will speak unto them, for they have known the way of Yahweh, and the judgment of their power, but these have altogether broken the yoke and burst the bonds. So the Lord from the beginning said he was going to give himself unto the great men. Right? So brothers that have this word, brothers that understand the prophecy, you're not an average soul. You women that bow down to the order that's in the scriptures, you're not an average soul. This is different, man. This is the raising up of a nation all over again, man. And the Lord is starting with prophecy. We have to fulfill prophecy just to have it. Just like Yahweh Shai, for them to know that he was the son of the Heavenly Father, he had to fulfill prophecy, right?
Yeah.
Born of a virgin, born in Bethlehem of Judah, right? Of the seed of David.
Yeah.
But we're coming in the same step. We're little Yahweh Shai, bro. Lord willing, we stick this up to the end.
Yep.
Right? You go ahead, bro.
Hey, Yahushua said something cold. He said, this day you have seen this fulfilled.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
You know how cold you gotta be to do that?
Yeah.
That's some cold ass shit.
Bro.
Man, that proved that he was about his father's business.
Yeah.
He was standing on business when he came, man.
And he was locked in, man. You know, he was locked all the way in, man. Like he was focused completely. Like he tunnel vision, man. You know, we try to be in the like mind. You know, Yahushua focused on the Lord and the brotherhood, man. That was all he was about, man. You know, and it showed. You know, that's why he gave, hey, these two are the greatest. You know, love Yahushua with all thy might and love thy brother, man. You know, because that's what he was pushing. You know?
Yeah. So sure.
Kind of what they add was the point that you have brought out, you know, concerning how, you know, they get mad at how we be cutting them, and
Yeah.
so on and so forth. It made me think of the account of how Shai described the Pharisees, and it was like, what authority do you have by speaking these things? And he basically was like, he asked John the Baptist, like, what do they think of him or whatever the case may be? Was he a prophet or was he a false?
Yeah.
And they believe his sin, so basically they had to deny the simple fact that he was the son of God.
Yeah.
Cut that.
Yeah, cut.
Yeah. He was in the spirit though.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was the spirit.
He is. Yeah.
Man, he was the word.
Yo, he's the word.
Man, flesh.
Come
Like,
on.
I gotta appreciate
When you talk about perfection in the scriptures, that's and Jake that thinks that you're gonna be saved by following the law. So you want your house shot now?
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Man, let a nigga slap you and see if you don't throw a punch. Your house shot took it. I mean, shit. He took it all for the simple fact that the scripture said what?
He shall be beaten.
He shall be beating them, man. Many stripes,
Yep.
right? He took it with that mindset. But you niggas would have fought.
Yeah, man.
We'll just run in the line for y'all brother precepts, man. Go ahead.
All right, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 10. It says, we are fools for Hamashiach's sake, but we are wise in Hamashiach. We are weak, but ye are strong. Ye are honorable, but we are despised. Right? So in the world, right, in the flesh, you know, we're going through it, man, but in the spirit, right, we're mighty. You see, and soon that's going to come into fruition in the flesh, man. For those of us that endure and do not bow the knee to this image and stand firm like Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego, man.
Yep.
And then real quick, 1 Corinthians 15 and verse 16. For if the dead raise not, then is not a Mashiach raised. I'm saying that because, like the brother said, man, we got to fulfill prophecy too, and we are fulfilling prophecy. It's a simple fact that we're here, the simple fact that we ain't out there in the world chasing the bag, whatever the case may be, right, proves that Yahweh Shai is the Mashiach, man.
Yep.
Otherwise, we would still be out there in the world, man. There is a miraculous thing taking place on the planet Earth, man, and that proves the power within this book, man.
There you go. All right. See, when you serve the Lord, man, everything you need will come to you. So you ain't really gotta chase the bag. Cause these niggas like ain't nothing wicked with money. It says the love of money is the root of all evil. You know what I mean? But in Ecclesiastes it says money answers all things. You know, but the Lord, He has a defense. So when you serve the Lord, He knows what you need. He'll give it to you. Hey, okay, you doing good? All right, boom. I give you this. I get so really we don't need to worry about shit like that. There's niggas in the world that mind is solely based on that. Now you might have trials and tribulations that you gotta go through for a season, but ultimately the Lord will never forsake His commitment.
Psalm 34:10, it says, the young lions do lack and suffer hunger, but they that seek Yahweh shall not want. 80 good, 80.
I got something back there. This is Matthew 6:33. It says, but seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh Shai and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. And that's scripture what you want. So once you serve Yahweh Shai, He know what, the blessings that you need, certain chastisement, to keep you in the same, on that edge. Bros like to bring out, like, for example, of a pen, like basically the pencil tip and over, that's all righteousness. And then from that tip all the way to the right, that's your little bit of folly right there. And that's that balance you gotta have. And you fear Yahweh Shai, you read and do what you do. It's what the scripture is going to keep you on a leash. When you got a leash on the dog, it's only so far they can go. So hey, the Lord got us on a leash.
Yeah. That's beautiful. Yeah. Does anybody else? I mean, y'all bringing it out. I'm just enjoying it. This how we prove too. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what He will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. So we know that the Lord is dealing with us, man. So ultimately, at this point, it's about seeing things in the spirit, man. Being able to go and break, look at the world through the lenses of the scriptures to see what time we in, to understand, the season, what's coming next. And because, we kind of like, brothers, for example, COVID, we didn't know that the world was going to shut down, but I'm pretty sure any brother can tell you that, man, something big happened. And we said, we're in the same spirit now, man. Like, something finna go down, man. We can understand it. Brothers see the spirit, in different ways. Some brothers see it through numbers. You might see a truck ride by. They tell you to believe or have faith or whatever it is, man. But the Lord, He be talking to us on a daily basis, man. Whether it's through a phone call from a brother, But you have to be locked in as Yahweh Shai was in order to see it and engage it, man. And Yahweh Shai answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon the table, that he may run that reading. That's right, man, because, as the brother brought out, it's all about prophecy, And some of these prophecies are hard to understand. Like, for a long time, this book was sealed, So the Lord, he revealed it unto babes, unto His men, for us to put it in simple terms and dish it out to the world, man. And with that, it comes a certain vibration that's in it, man. So the Lord is using us to break down the strongholds of this kingdom, break down the strongholds that set on niggas' mind, on the spirit that Esau in, we breaking down that nigga too, man. We got that rock, man, that carved without stone, smashing shit, man. Verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time.
Make sure you try to speak loud.
Oh, yeah.
Brother said you can hear the rain and shit on the screen.
Yeah, that's Satan and shit, man. Nigga mad. That's Esau with the dude. Shut up! Trying to drive us up. This Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie, because it's impossible for Yahweh Shema to lie, man.
Right.
So all the things in which he promised us, all the things in which he said was going to come to pass, it's going to happen. You know? We just waiting to get to that sequence in a movie. We waiting to get to that scene, pretty much, man. It's already written. You know, it's shit's so crazy, man. Time, I heard a brother break this down, man. He said time is something for mortals, you know? Really, time is like an accessible dimension.
Yeah.
If the Lord spoke it from the beginning, that means everything is already laid out. You know? So we could be in the chariots watching up, you know, on some deep shit. You know, we're gonna be able to rewatch history pretty much, man, in the kingdom. You know? So that's how far out the Lord is with this, man. It's already, the elect are already sealed. The elect have already been delivered because it was already written. You know? But at the end it shall speak and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. So the Lord ain't, you know, it's not on our time, it's on the Lord's time, man. But it's moving quicker than we think. You know, we thinking like, man, I want to be out of here yesterday. You know? But prophecy has to come to pass, man. You know, certain things in which has to happen before it get to that point.
Yeah.
You know, but the Lord is definitely moving in our favor, man. Brothers are coming up.
Yeah.
As this world goes down, as niggas get more and more through, these bitches, you know, going outside, brothers are coming up, man. Getting blessing after blessing after blessing, all because why? We stayed faithful, man. You know, we listened to the Lord when he spoke to us instead of like niggas, you know, who ignore and scoff, you know, or try to miss it. They purposely misinterpret what they being told just to, you know, try to fit their agenda, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know? That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had something from earlier before we was going into the spirit left me.
Oh, okay. You sure, bro?
Yeah,
Let's
you know,
get that and you can jump back into it.
just to, you know, back up Kasadi. All right, hey, the elect are being, hey, everything's already played out. All right, the elect is being sealed, we're just playing it out. All right, it says, 2nd Ezra 15:1, behold, speak down the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, says the Lord. So once again, we're the spokesperson. All right, it says, cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Yeah.
All right. It says, fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. All right, Romans 3:3. All right, we're here to simply push the word out. All right, and the Lord is going to draw the elect to his men.
Yeah.
All right, the 2/3 are going to hear the word and be condemned and get smoked, man.
Yeah.
All right, hey, so the Lord's words are not turning back void. And you read Psalm 149. All right, it says, execute the judgment written.
Yeah.
All right.
That's right. And you seeing that, man? Because can you grab Revelation 13? Because you can see that these things are happening in the earth. There's one in Proverbs where it says it's the glory of the Lord to hide a thing. Search up. Yeah. King. Yeah.
This is from something that the brother Kasadi had said as well, 2 Corinthians 10 and 5. It says,
25 and 2.
casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of God, and bringing down into captivity every thought into obedience. Right? What the brother said, man, you know, out there with that uncut stone, just, you know, breaking this stuff down, man. And as this world gets worse and worse, hey, we getting more excited, man. I know, you know, speaking for myself, when COVID hit, man, people are panicking, you know, losing their damn minds. Oh, I need to take the jab, the thing, so I don't lose my job, right? Man, every morning I was playing that Bill Withers, Love Today. That was on a daily basis, man.
Yeah. And when my woman's family was stressing out, I was like, why am I stressing?
Right. Right. Niggas panic buns.
It's cool. What you talking about? You ain't got to drive to work no more. Bro.
Niggas was dying over toilet tissue.
We're waiting on this shit to go down, man. Hey, as soon as this shit go down, there will be no more worries, man. You ain't gonna be worried about your bills no more, man. Hey, the Lord is gonna be taking care of you, man. Hey, fuck Esau. All right, and let these niggas panic. I like seeing these niggas panic. All right, that shit makes me feel good.
It's only right, man. Like the scriptures say, it says that those that have received benefits of the Most High and not known. Man, you niggas that eat, you niggas eat every day here. Everybody.
Yeah.
Right? Even some of these bugged out, demon ass homeless people get to eat down there every day here. No appreciation towards the Lord. The days that are coming, those are made for you. The scripture said you scourges for baby, for the backs of fools. Right? Stripes for the backs of fools. There's another one where it says these days were created for the wicked.
Yeah.
So their sake came the sword. Bro, the time that's coming, right? The time of all hell kicking loose, the day of the Lord. That's for the. You got that?
Yeah.
Hey, get it.
You said the day of the Lord. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 2. It says, "For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape."
And that's what's happening. You go on the news, man. They're saying peace and safety. All the immigrants that are coming over. Man, I was watching, and I want to make a video on it. I was watching Redacted. They had a dude on there talking about how Venezuela's crime rate or murder rate went down 40%.
That's crazy.
Within the last year. And he brought up how Venezuela said anybody that America tries to deport, they're not going to take back because they were emptying out the fucking prisons.
That's right, yeah.
So them niggas are here. These days were created for you niggas, man.
Yeah.
You didn't take the word of the Lord serious.
Wow.
You were assholes, right? You treated the men of the Lord like they was a shit.
Right.
So what? The Lord has judgments planned out for you. Grab me the one where it says, such as for death to death. The Lord has judgments planned out for the people here. And it's beautiful. Because how many people eat every day? These niggas will sit here and eat. These bitches will have nothing but shrimp, crab, lobster, pasta every day. Go on social media, talk shit about their man, or talk shit about somebody else's man, or talk shit about men in general. But at the same time, they're doing all this wicked shit behind the scenes. Well, the Lord's going to address you for that, man.
Hell yeah.
You got that?
I got it, bro.
Jeremiah. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, you got it. You got it first, bro.
Jeremiah 15 and 2. That's 21.
Yeah.
It says, "And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, such as are for death to death, and such as are for the sword to the sword." It says, "And such as are for the famine to the famine,
Yep.
and such as are for captivity to captivity."
And that's what's going to happen, man. Because at a certain point, when these judgments really start hitting off, you're going to come to the prophets. And that's the only thing we're going to have to say. Like he said in the book of Kings, the 6th chapter, when it goes into the woman that ate her kid and the other woman tried to hide hers, what she said? What the king said? He said, if God don't help you, what am I going to do? And that's what you're going to get the answer for the prophets. These times are made for you wicked, ungrateful ass fucking people.
Real quick, bro.
You have one too, right? You have one that
Yeah,
is
yeah.
or is there more than that one?
It was a little bit more, bro.
Get the more on it and then get your precept.
It says, verse 4, "But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that the day shall overtake you as a thief. Ye are all children of light and the children of day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober."
You see? And when you have that mindset, understand the time you in. Understand the time you in. Watch under prayer. We are under. Hey, like the scriptures say, you walk in the threat of the overthrow of that life. These days are dark and evil days. Be circumspect. Watch what's going on around you. Watch what you allow people to hear from you. Right? Everything's a weapon in this time. Right? So be the weapon of the Lord. Hold the sword of the Spirit, man. Walk with walk in faith. Carry the whole armor, because man, it's about to get cut throat. Get your precept, brother.
Yeah, real quick, just laying back on what you said. It says Amos 8:12. It says, "And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord Yahweh, and shall not find it." Because in the time to come, because when you go to Proverbs, the 1st chapter, it tells you, wisdom crieth in the chief place of concourse. Right? You people, it's here now for you people to get it, whether you get it on video, whether you go out to the highways and byways. The warning is out, so there's no excuse. So when all hell break loose, when people want answers, the answers are not going to be there because it was here, you know. But you people ignored it. So therefore, like the brother was getting into, like the scriptures say, you know, death to death, man. Right? And those people that come to America, you're coming over here for judgment.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You people that, you know, you got, you know, outside of the immigrants, you got other immigrants that run over here, risk their life to be over here,
Yeah.
not knowing that, bro, you finna be, if the Lord ain't gonna save you, you finna be miserable, man.
Yep.
You know, but it's beautiful how the Lord got to play it out because He directed the steps of men, man.
And it's judgment on both ways, because it's some coming over here to issue judgment, and it's some coming over here to get judged. Because we know with them gooks, you know, they sending their gook troops over here. You know, Iran, they sending theirs. You know, all these different countries and allied, you know, they all allied against America. They plotting, man. It's open borders. You know, all type of, and over there in New York, you know, they think they being slick by putting a guard in the subways, but really they already dispatching troops. You know, they already preparing for the next thing, man. Mm-hmm. You know, why you think they got the National Guard at subway stations? Like, what sense does that make? It don't. You know, because they're preparing. They moving these pieces in place to pretty much when shit do go down, they ain't gonna have to be scrambling. You know, it's already laid out because they expect something.
So like it, bro. And it goes to show you that any Babylonian system can be infiltrated, man.
Yep.
Because, you know, you're not supposed to mix people, man.
Yep.
You know, because you don't know who the fuck is who. You got Russians in your military. You got Moabites in your military. You got Ammonites in your military. You got people from Iran or that have family in Iran in your military.
Yep.
So what makes you think that that these people who you claim to be in the American military gonna stand up in that time? And how you know these guys are sleeper cells, man?
Yep.
But it's like a snake eating itself, man.
Yep.
You know, it's getting ate from the inside out, man. It's like, you know, it's crazy how even since the beginning of the time, these heathen always wanted to create a Babylonian system, man.
Yeah.
And it fails every fucking time, and even to this day, it's gonna fail, man.
One people, one new world order. Mm-hmm. That spirit, Tower of Babel.
Yeah, quick one. Because this is all by design through Yahweh Shema Shai. He's working on the left hand side through the elites. All right, to bring this on forth, man. All right, because this is all by design, man. Hey, America is falling all by design. These immigrants are here all by design. The dollar is crashing all by design, man. All right, and Esau believes he'll establish a new world order, but hey, the Lord's gonna cut all that shit off.
Is it?
Hey, this is that's the spirit. You know, it's live streaming with the brothers from Chicago, man. You know, and the lesson was titled, you know, the Lord is gathering for salvation or destruction. All right, this is Job 21:30. That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction, that they should be brought forth to the day of wrath. Man. All right, and the brother mentioned a good point. Yeah, a lot of these niggas are coming here to be fucking destroyed, man. All right, they are gonna be merciful.
You know.
All right, hey, a lot of these niggas are coming over here to be destroyed, man. All right, plain and simple.
That's right, man.
And all these plagues, all right, all these judgments that's coming, hey, that's a part of the Lord's judgment. All right, and the ultimate plague is the misery, man.
Hey, when you go to 2nd Ezra 15, it tells you about martial law. It tells you about all these different things, man. You think these immigrants or these people that come up, you think they give a fuck about your family or being your neighbor, or they ain't grow up with you, and they ain't grow up how you grew up, man. Some of these motherfuckers grew up with nothing and don't give a fuck about life, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I
I've
mean?
seen people die in their neighborhood. It was normal.
Yeah.
Right? They know what it looks like to have a friend one day, they go on the next.
Yep.
Yeah, niggas died
And
coming
then
up.
see the nigga that killed them every day.
Yep.
Yeah, because they come from corrupt places. Niggas died coming up to this bitch, bro.
Yep.
You know, nigga lost his, son. You know, now he got a vengeance.
Yeah.
You know, he's seeing red. Y'all don't even know him. You know, this nigga every day in front of Walmart.
Yeah.
You don't even know that he want to blow this bitch up, man.
And they sitting there looking at it like, man, I went through all that to come here, and I have so little. You have so much. I got so little. You got so much. You're greedy with them.
And you went
greatness, the great amount that you have. They're fucking tired, bro. Why do you think you got these fucking immigrants beating the fuck out of niggas in New York?
Yeah.
Stumping on the cops.
Yeah, they gonna start raping
Bro,
you bitches, man.
They already had been.
Yeah, they definitely.
There was one in Georgia.
You,
raped the mom, killed the 2-year-old.
damn.
It's something called, in Chicago, the train station, the red line, man. All right, them immigrants already, peeping out, and trying with women, man.
Mm-hmm.
So that spirit's already out there, man. All right. And the Purge movie, man, the man came to the daughter and the mother.
Yeah.
All right, he told her, shit, which one of y'all gonna go first?
Yeah.
That's the spirit that's
What
about
was
to
his
come.
name? Hector?
Yeah,
Hector.
Same name,
You
right?
gonna have some problems with Hectors, man.
That's right.
Yup.
Or you have what, Skeletor in the
Oh
first
yeah.
Purge? Remember the pussy grabber out the sewer? Trying to get her and shit? You gonna have them niggas is on the loose, man.
Yeah,
Yup.
them
So you
sons
got
of Belial.
the Fleece Johnsons, the Booty Warriors.
Yes, the sons of Belial, man.
Bro.
And you niggas not safe either, man. Hey, they say the wicked are reserved for the day of destruction. Man. All right, hey, this is the last go around, man. All right, so this shit's gonna be the most wicked, man.
Yup.
Bro, you got a bunch of Fleece Johnsons that are getting released from prison.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't safe either. This is a dark time, man.
Yeah.
You know, inside you got a nigga voice behind you.
I'm saying,
Hey, them niggas got demons on. Hey, but you know what that show you though? Man, them niggas got demons on them, man.
Yeah.
Hey man, like them niggas got serious demons. You be a little nigga, man. You be like, man, I'll beat it. But that nigga got a demon on him, man.
yeah.
So where you willing to, show that and saw the nigga more, man, when they came to the door.
Yeah. They didn't give a fuck.
When they got hit with blindness, man, they was still after us,
And
man.
they said old and young of the city all came to the door. It didn't matter how old he was. This could have been a nigga that's freshly turned 12, 11 years old, right before the age of accountability. He was just gun ho at the door.
Right. Where you
Let
at?
us in.
Let us in.
Like, goddamn, bro.
Bro, that shit crazy, man. So in this time, like, and especially for you women ain't got a shot. Y'all ain't got it, bro. If you ain't got a man of the Lord in that day,
Nah, she
your ass,
independent now. She can.
man, your ass is great. You don't got it, but it goes over your head until tribulation comes.
Yeah.
Until to rogue come to fucking Mad Max that time till that shit come.
Yep, and it's gonna come when you Salaki, bro. It's gonna come when you least expect it.
Mhm.
Like in that movie, The First Purge and shit. Here it is. It's the purge and shit, and motherfuckers out there partying.
Yep.
Niggas out in the street, grilling.
Yep.
It just that's the spirit that you people is just in party bullshit. Oh, it ain't that deep. Nigga, that's the nigga mindset right there, man. Man, you thinking too deep. Come on, man. Come on, serious. Like being a joke is cool or some shit, man. Like not taking shit serious is cool.
Yeah. Ignorance is bliss.
Yep.
That's what it is. I remember before COVID hit, like hard, and it was still over there in China, told one of my J co-workers, I was like, yeah, man, you see what's going on? And this is before it started blowing up, and it was just brothers, trading information. Nobody was doing videos on it yet. And I told him, yeah, bro, that's gonna be here. It's gonna be here soon. It was like, man, look, I showed him the video of them crying in their apartments and shit, because they wasn't being let out, and he was like, man, I hope it don't come here. Then when it got here, he was like, when it got here, he said, man, you too deep. And he was like, yo, you too deep. It actually came. And he was like, hey, man, he said we having if shit pop down, because he got a big house and shit. He said, if shit go down, man, just bring your own gap, man. You welcome.
That's funny though, cause that's a spirit. He might go around and do all this prepping, and then he get his shit ravaged right out his mouth.
Damn. Hey, for real, cause these niggas is weak, man. Why do you niggas ain't gonna even try to protect your shit? Y'all doing all that prepping, and the nigga gonna run off on his family. That shit gonna happen, man. Like in Haiti, that dude, like a gang came in this nigga house.
Yeah.
And raped his woman, and he was under the bed the whole time, man. Hey, after 4 niggas.
At least he be right.
Hey, and then he telling the interview, crying and shit, talking about, she pregnant now. Like, nigga, I would've died that day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they was smearing their walls, man.
What's that?
On your bed.
Yo, man, that nigga got up after that, went and took a nap and called police in the morning.
Like, man, you a goddamn cuck at that point, nigga.
For real.
She might as well leave him, man.
Yeah.
She probably already did. She looking for the baby daddy now. She
Mhm.
like the one she like the most.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because
Oh,
these
shit.
women ain't gonna cry over you niggas, man.
Nigga.
It's like that movie, what is that, 28 Days?
Oh yeah, with them cats on the
Yeah.
zombies. Now fuck y'all.
Oh yeah, that shit was funny. He
My
laughed. He
stepson, that my son.
You gotta put that.
Out, bro.
This is real quick, Zechariah 14:2. It says, "For I will gather all nations against Jerusalem to battle." And we know Jerusalem is a people before a place, right? So judgment shall start at the house of Israel. It's Jacob's trouble, right? So what's going to happen to us, man? It says, "And the city shall be taken, and the houses rifled." And you're going to have martial law, right? All this stuff is going to pan forth out here, man. And ultimately, right, it's going to be trouble for the Israelites, man. It says, "And the houses shall be rifled, and the women raped." Right? So,
Yeah.
hey, women are a spoil of war, man.
Yeah.
Especially you got foreign troops out here.
Yep.
Hey, they ain't gonna be they ain't gonna be passing by women like nothing, man.
Yeah,
So,
because they see your fucking Instagram,
Your
bitch.
OnlyFans.
They see your OnlyFans, bitch. Y'all is targets.
How many of these immigrants that from their own country that used to getting some coops, then they come up here, they see y'all
With the titties out,
and with the titties out.
pussy
They
print.
ain't even moving like that in their own country, so they
Come on,
look at you
man.
like a hoe already.
Mm-hmm.
And then you fucking refuse them.
Hey, look at
Man.
Elon. Look at Elon over there in India.
Oh yeah,
They had a
yeah,
protest because bitches keep getting raped. Why?
Yeah.
Because they trying to push that feminism shit over there.
They just had a a bitch from Brazil
Get
went
raped.
there with her heathen husband, and she got
Oh
fucking
yeah, she got
gamed.
Oh yeah, by like 7 minutes.
Yeah, and her husband was there with some shit.
Hey, some of them
Beat his
niggas,
ass.
some of them niggas want to do that, man.
Yeah,
Some of them niggas,
some
like,
niggas love that life.
some niggas want to do that. Like some niggas get off to that, man, to the violence that come with it, man. It's crazy ass niggas that you aren't gonna have any protection from.
Yeah.
Yep, and none of them niggas was wearing shoes. They all was stinky. And you know, because a woman, she wanted to be in particular.
Musty.
Yeah,
You getting
nasty
nasty.
niggas.
7 musty niggas.
This nigga got cow shit
Damn, that's
on
crazy.
him
Bro.
and shit. He worship a cow and shit.
Man.
Pissed on.
Man.
And he raping your ass.
He just
man.
came out of the Ganges River, still dripping.
Damn. God.
These Jeffrey Dahmers out here.
Hell yeah.
I remember like 2 months ago, there was this video where this Edomite dude was actually these 3 Hamite dudes. He was like, because they always try to rape bitches. He said, "What? You guys aren't afraid of the repercussions that might come off of this?" He said, "Yeah, sometimes I'm scared that she might scream and people might see it." And he's like, "No, like you're not afraid about what this does to her?" And they looked at him. "Yeah, I'm afraid that I might end up getting, she might have AIDS and I might catch her." These niggas ain't concerned about y'all.
They don't give a fuck.
Damn. They're not concerned about you, man. Hey, if you don't got a man of the Lord, you fucking screwed, bro.
Done for.
Like the scriptures, hey, the
Finito.
love of the world. You want the love of the world? Okay. That's a whole different love, man.
That nigga said,
That's
bro.
thuggin' love.
That nigga Charles said, hey,
Thuggin' love.
hey, that nigga Charles said, you bitches gonna get raped with super glue on your lips.
Damn.
Hey,
They wanted liberation. That sexual liberation.
Yeah.
She slept walks. And it's funny because the Lord building up. Like, he letting y'all bitches get on social media every day. You see a different bitch saying some stupid ass shit.
Wild shit.
You be like, what the
It's like
fuck?
men are cold to you women now. You put
Yeah.
yourself, these women, like
Yeah.
Esau's allowed you to put yourself in a position to where men, especially in America, don't give a fuck about
Yep.
you.
Yep.
Like you realize the amount of turmoil you're gonna go through in the days, because if the average man, you're not even talking about a manly man, you talking about an average nigga that just only plays video games all day. He has nothing else. He goes to his 9 to 5, whatever it be. It could be just a remedial job, a
Starbucks.
Starbucks, and he comes home and plays games. He has the most negative view on
Yep.
Person.
Hate
you.
you bitches.
Nobody's gonna be a superhero for you.
Yep.
Cape is hanged up. I've retired.
I got this real quick. This is Micah 7 and 10.
Is it on that? You good?
Yeah.
It says, then she that is my enemy shall see it. The shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power?
Yep.
Mine eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets, man.
Yep.
And like brother mentioned earlier, you become spoiled for war. You got niggas literally watching y'all on videos which are protesting and all this, walking past the TV, pacing back and forth, rubbing their hands together, man.
Yep.
I can't wait
To get your ass.
for it to unleash, man.
Yep. Hey, not to mention, you bitches got baby daddies who you fucked over.
Yeah.
Niggas on child support.
Men in prison.
Niggas in prison that you got in jail because you a lying slut. You know what I'm saying? You all type of babies you done killed, you know, crying out to the Lord like this bitch is wicked, man. You know, all type of shit. You done burnt niggas, you know. You done had niggas set up, put to death, all type of shit you bitches did.
Yeah.
Divorcing, destroying families, destroying societies. The nigger woman, the nigger woman, she got the most to pay for, man. You bitches don't even know you in a whole heap of trouble, man.
Yeah.
You have no idea, man. So when the scriptures say, she that is my enemy, you're an enemy to the Lord, man. Because you got two main enemies in this world, bro. That's the Edomite and that's the black woman, man.
Yeah.
Your biggest enemies, man.
It's Matthew 24:12, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. All right, and that's the spirit that the Lord is pushing on this earth, man. All right, hey, so we're not surprised, hey, just because it doesn't get coverage. All right, violence is increasing around the world, man, in every state in this country. All right, violence is increasing. Just because Esau doesn't cover it, all right, doesn't mean it's not happening, man. Hey, the Lord prophesied these things are gonna happen, man. All right, the brother just speaking on women. All right, you actually go out and you watch. All right, I peep. You know, there'll be women walking past. You know, I look in other directions, and man, I straight eyeballing them, man. You know, just walking. You know, if you actually look around you, man, you hyper vigilant. You can see what's going on around you, man. All right, and this the spirit that the Lord is pushing towards this earth, man. All right, they've taken heed. Eve had taken heed to Esau's poison, man, or his philosophy. But that comes with a price. Hey, the Lord gonna give you what you want, but it always comes with a price, man. And this is the result of that, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
You shall not surely die.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right, and just because of that, look where we at now.
Exactly.
All right.
Come on, man. You got anything else?
Hell no.
Come on, man. Well, Lord Rollins is edifying. And they say, call her law.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakadash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, peace and mercy to the hopeful elect. And you brothers get ready to walk through that fire, man. Shalom.
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 Pray for us as we pray